Hello everyone, I am Yogesh and today I will help you with your first interview. The reason why I am giving this lecture is as I have found many of my friends which are technically good and even great, but they are unable to crack their first interview. So today I will guide you that how you can crack your technical interview. So we will cover some of the things like the things which you should do before your interview and the things which you should not do before or at interview time. So we'll speak about that. The content of our this lecture will be the resume, which is the most important part, as I have found many students making bad resume. Interesting fact about that resume is the one of the main thing which can make an interview call for you without any reference. So resume can be considered as an self-reference, and it is very important. The important thing we will cover is it is secret right now. I won't speak about it right now, otherwise you will lose this video, so better to keep it secret. So other than that, study about the topics. Believe me, if you are from programming background, then you will found that the interview was only from the topics which I will mention. Those are OOPS and DB, and I will discuss about the types of interviewers only for this section is only for the computer students. That I will tell you about the types of interviewer which basically take your interview. So we have to learn about them also, that what type of person can come and take your interview. So I will be discussing about that also. And be well dressed, myth or reality, it is also very important. And after the lecture, at the last, I will give you an big mantra. You can make interviewer believe that you are the one with that mantra. So better keep watching this video, so it is very important. Okay, other than that, let's come to the first topic, that is resume. As I already told you, I have seen students making bad resume, and to give you an example, let me give you a bad resume. Just give me a second, let me resize this into the screen. Okay, now you can see in this resume the student has mentioned his name, his address, blah blah blah, and the education qualification that he has done his bachelor's in computer science in this and this year, and he has completed his 12th standard and 10th standard in this and this year from blah 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 school. And after then he has mentioned the project. He has mentioned his project in 2 lines, and after then he is telling about the trading session, leadership position and qualities, and these are all the bullshits which you don't require in your basically in your resume. As if you consider only the technical like the computer science student or engineering student interview, these things doesn't matter. So this is the bad format of the resume, and most of the time all the people make this kind of resume. So what kind of resume you should make, let me show you the example of good resume. This is the resume. Oops, I don't know what happened to this one. Let me open it with Word. Okay, now it is correct. This is the resume of my friend. He's basically not my friend, he is my senior, he is my team leader, so his resume is quite interesting. Okay, what he has mentioned is his name, his address, just 1 line of objective, doesn't matter. After then he has just written about written about his experience, and after then if you see qualification are just 2 lines, not a big table having bachelor's and 10th and 12th standard marks and school information. That doesn't matter. After then he has specified the programming skills, or whatsoever skill you have, you can mention that. After then he has just explained about projects in next 3 pages. So it is very important to explain the project rather than just explaining them in 2 lines, and it doesn't matter. It is not required to mention your qualification in 10 and 20 lines. Just 2 lines or 1 line is enough. Other than that, let me show you my resume also as an example. In this, what you will find is my name and my phone number and my address and whatsoever I have, and after then my title lines about my resume, that I am 5 years experienced, I have worked on so and so project, and summary about the qualification, Basically this is like an objective also, so that doesn't matter. After then I have just talked about the skills which I know, after then my expertise, and after then for next 5 pages there are only the things in this project, in this resume is projects and lots of projects. So projects are very important. Okay, one more thing, you don't have to describe your project in one line. Describe it in detail, like what is your role in your project, description about the project, modules in the project like admin module, client module, reporting section. Reporting section is very important. The technologies you have used, also mention the third party integration libraries and whatsoever you have used. As I am from programming background, so that's why I'm talking about these things. If you are not from the programming background, doesn't matter, ignore my comments about this. You have to write about your projects, the project you have done, what kind of technology you have used, and how much time you take, the survey you just give a big detail. Doesn't make your resume big, doesn't matter. People say make your resume short of 1 page or 2 page, doesn't matter. The bigger the resume is, you have your resume and the content you have in your resume, the more good interview you will be having. Otherwise, if you go with the resume which I showed you, like this is the bad resume. If I am the interviewer, what I do is I pick this resume and I found the 12th and other qualification details and the school address and other things, the boards from which this examination have conducted and their marks. I just close the resume, as on the first page I haven't found anything interesting, and I start asking the basic question which I have in my mind. But if I have the resume like this, I have projects detail from first page to last page, and I have information about the skills of the candidate in the first page or in first 3 or 4 lines. Then I just ask about his skills. I don't go other than that on the other areas. So it's better to give introduction about your skills first, then your qualification. And if you will see in my resume, I have only mentioned my bachelor degree, my education qualification in one line, that I have passed my bachelor degree in computer science. The passing is 2012, nothing other than that. This is my only qualification in my resume, and this is 6-page resume, as you can see. So 5 pages are for projects, 1 page is for interview, and only 1 line is for my qualification. So don't copy my resume, don't follow my resume, it depends upon you. The thing is, you must have well defined resume. It is very important. I will attach these resume at my website. You can download it from there so that you can have this for reference. My website is textfire.in, and from wheresoever you are accessing this video, you must find my website link below, so you can have it. Now coming to the second, the secret which I haven't told you in the introduction is that be selfish. This is very important, as I have seen friends helping each other for interview, even they are themselves jobless. And the reason why I'm asking for this is the result. Now what bad is in this is, all friends mostly make same resume, same project they mention in their resume, same, they are from same college and they have same skills. And I have seen one speaking one thing about the project and other speaking totally different thing about the same project in their resume, so that make me feel kick them out. So be sure, be selfish. So the moral of the story is, first get your job, then do damn what you want. So be selfish till the time you don't have you don't get your own job. After that, as I told you, I will cover some of the topics. Before that, let me tell you about the types of interviewers. Basically there are 3 types of the interviewers in the programming, like programming section of the whatsoever you will call the thing. The first type of interviewers, they are very normal person, they don't ask much question, give you job on your behavior at the time of interview. So these people are very good, and if you get the interview like this, you will definitely get the job if you are behaving very properly. The second type of the interviewers are oops expert. These people give damn to what you know, just they want to listen about is oops and oops. So be prepared for oops. The third one is database oriented. These people are like very much expecting from the candidate that they are very good at database. So most of the time they ask question about topic and about OOPS, and give preference to the candidate who are good at database, but exception are also accepted. So this category is mine. I take the interview. Basically, I prefer the candidate who are having good hand in the database, but I also prefer the other candidate if they are very good at the programming that don't have good hand in database. So even then, I prefer them. So, but just be aware of the second type of interviewers. They are very bad when you met them, because if you answer one question, they will ask few more questions which you cannot answer. So, pardon. I got emotional on this. Damn. Okay. Now coming to the next part. Now, oops. Why I'm moving mouse here and there. Now you know the topics, OOPS and database. If you are .NET candidate, refer the book Shiv Prasad Koirala .NET Interview Question. This is very good book. Most of the time, interviews are conducted from only from this book. Okay. So, the main thing you have to remember is keep smiling at the time of interview. Just don't get mad. Just have a decent smile on your face. This is very important, and this will help your interview to go in a positive direction or in positive manner. How? Let me give you an example. Most of the time, interviewers are called to take the interview when they are working. So when they come from their desk to take the interview, they are having something in their mind related to work. So they are most of the time they are serious. So if you have a pleasant smile on your face, and if even you can make them smile a little, then this will help you in making your interview go better in a positive direction. Let me give you one more example. This is my personal one, so don't copy that. It doesn't work every time, but the thing is, it worked for me. When I was giving my first interview after my bachelor's. Before that, I have given many interviews, but this was the first interview after my bachelor's. I was sitting in the conference room waiting for the interviewers to come and waiting for the interview. So the person came and he asked me, "How are you?" And I replied that I am good. "How about you, sir?" He said, "I am good." So he asked me that, "What's going in your mind?" I said, "Nothing, sir. But the thing is, you have your sleeves folded on your arms, so it seems like you people do very hard. You are doing very hard work, like you are in very hard project or tough project right now." And he smiled. No. This is my just general habit, and I used to keep my sleeves on my arms, fold on my arms, most of the time at my work. And after then, he was just smiling and asking me questions, and he was just suggesting me even when my answer are wrong. He was giving hint to me for like correcting my answer. So my interview was very pleasant after that. So keep smiling. It's better to smile at the time of interview. Just don't give a mad smile. After than that, okay, the last question: be well dressed, myth or reality? Reality. As if your interview or mostly final round is going with any of the old man, then will definitely judge you with your personality. Just be well dressed. That's the exception that I gave my interview in full beard, but that was an exception. Even I think about that, I feel like I was fool, but it worked for me. But it's never worked for everyone. So just be well dressed. It is very important. Now coming to ready for the mantra? Okay. Should I tell you or not? Let's continue this in next video. Okay. Let me tell you the mantra of getting the job. This mantra will help your interviewer to think that you are the one, or you are one of the candidates he can prefer. So the mantra is, I will Google it. Don't smile. This is very good mantra. The thing is, most of the time interviewers are seeking for the candidates who doesn't, it doesn't matter that they know the solution or not. They are noticing that if does the person is willing to search the solution or not. Like I'm from the programming background. I doesn't want the programmer who just cram the codes in their mind and write it on the desk without thinking for a second, and when it comes to the customizing the code and they don't know. I want the programmer who can search on Google if they don't know the solution, and they can make the code by themselves. So this quote give an idea to the interviewer that you are a good surfer. So how you will do this in your interview? Like your interview is going good, like you have answered 7 out of 10 questions or 6 out of 10 questions, doesn't matter, and you are feeling that your interview is at the end point, and the interviewer asked you a question and you don't know, just reply with a pleasant smile, uh, sir, I don't know the question, but I will surely Google it, as this is an interesting question. So this will give an idea to the interviewer that you are good at surfing and you will try to surf this on Google. And if it is not the case and your interview is over, most of the time interviewer asks this question, that do you have any question in your mind, then just give a reply, so I don't have any question in my mind, that today you have asked me many questions which I don't know, and I have learned from them, and I will surely Google it, I will prepare for my next interview, and just give a smile and say thank you. And after then, that it could be possible that he might think about you. Now this is the end of our video lecture. All the best for your future. You can ask me any question on my email ID. It is on my website, it is below my email, like my video, wheresoever you are watching this video. So you can contact me anytime. I'm on the Facebook, my name is Yogesh Mehla, and you can search it. Let me show you my name. This is my name, so you can search it. So you can ask me any question anytime. You are always welcome. Thank you for watching this video. All the best, and please crack your interview.